That's true. He would not be the only one. You look at the new polling that's out. This is Emerson College polling today. Biden losing support since March in all 7 of what are considered to be battleground states. So there's a couple of things here. If you look at this polling, you just look at the top line where Biden is listed versus the bottom line here where Trump is listed. All minus under Biden, all plus under Trump. And some of the states in particular, I would highlight a couple here at the end: Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, where the convention is being held. Those are states where Biden is losing support. And what's interesting about, most of these states, North Carolina, obvious exception, Biden won them last time and needs them this time, especially Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So it's not great in the swing states. We knew that. This is new evidence of that. Let's bring Scott Tranter in on all of this from our election partners at Decision Desk HQ, where he's the director of data science. Scott, pick it up from there and what we're seeing in the numbers. Just another example, I guess, right?
Yeah, and that's what we like to call a trend, right? With the exception of Michigan, Donald Trump has gone up across all those states. Let me point out one to you: Pennsylvania moving up there. In the event that Donald Trump wins Pennsylvania, he has 86% chance likely to win the entire presidency. So, good set of numbers for Donald Trump. Not a good set of numbers for President Biden.
That's it. So there's no path to victory for Biden, pretty much. Or would that still matter for another person at the top of the ticket, say Kamala Harris in Pennsylvania? I guess we don't know yet.
We don't know. In the event that the Democrats swap out Joe Biden for, say, a VP Harris or someone like that, we'd have to reset the model. We'd have to get a whole new set of polling, right? So a lot of the states we've been collecting for 9 months. We have very little data on how VP Harris would do. It basically resets the race inside of 100 days.
Here's your average on Harris. We'll swing back, and Duff's on the screen there behind you with the Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump average polling from DDHQ. Scott will explain this. It doesn't tell the whole story, right? But I think what I would point to here in the middle for Harris is what she's done the last couple of weeks, up 2.7. And I would do the same for Trump. What has he done? He's gone down 1.7. So when you look at the overall numbers, it's like a net more than 4-point gain for Harris. So again, you used the word trend when you started. Some people get worked up about national polls. Oh, that doesn't tell us much. I've even said that on the air. But guys like you are looking at trends here. That's not a terrible trend if you're the vice president.
Yeah, no, that's the trend you want to see if you're VP Harris. Now we got to see if that translates down into states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin. But I would suspect that trend is because we're talking about her more and more people are queuing up. And again, let's take a look at all the polls. All Democratic voters, the majority of them are saying they want a new fresh-faced candidate. So yes. I think that's what we're seeing that response to.
I thought it was interesting. I don't know if you heard Governor Sununu, but he was on with us right at the top of the show today, obviously a Republican. That's kind of the point he was making. It was almost a warning. Again, we have on the screen now the Democrats to support Harris if Biden steps out. You could tell me if this is a good number or not. It looks good, but sometimes you want it to be up in the 90s, I would think. But it's at 79 that's supported. But
hey, you want the majority. That's a good number if you're VP Harris.
Right. So it's a good number now to probably only go up if she gets in. But Sununu's point was, hey, listen, Republicans, fellow Republicans in his world, let's not take anything for granted if it's Harris. The Democrats really want to change, and there'll be a lot of energy if they make that change.
Exactly. One stat to point out: the independent swing voters, the ones that are going to decide this election, they have been saying to pollsters for months now they want new candidates on both tickets.
Right.
They don't necessarily love Donald Trump. They don't necessarily love Joe Biden. So if the Democrats actually gives these swing voters what they want, it might energize the Democratic ticket and make it this race much more competitive.
Because when you give us numbers, for example, you just did a little while ago, and you say there's the odds of someone winning, or you're basically saying what's the odds of someone winning in November? Like, in other words, if the election was held tonight, Donald Trump would win, right? Almost definitely. I mean,
exactly.
But in November, you say, 50-60% chance. So there's a lot. Just kind of a reminder, there's a lot of time left here.
A lot of game to play. If I were to make a baseball analogy, we're in the 3rd inning. There's still quite a bit left.
So if you're the Democrats, you use that and say, what? There's time to make a change.
That's exactly what they're saying. The counter argument to that is the opinion is baked on President Biden. Voters have an opinion. As you pointed out, 65% of voters think he should step aside.
Right.
That hurts in turnout, fundraising, all those things. VP Harris or another Democratic candidate doesn't have to answer those questions about fit for office or enthusiasm or anything like that.
All right, Scott, always good to talk to you. We appreciate it. Scott Tranter on the numbers there with our partners at DDHQ. In a moment, the Secret Service, the director and the whole agency. Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.